Hello, water signs. This is Jody from Spiritual Coffee. I wanted to take a look at the potential energies that October has for us. It's there's a lot happening astrologically in October, and we literally start and finish the month with full moons. So the month is bookended by full moons, the first one being tonight, the full moon in Aries, and then full moon in Taurus on Halloween night. And then we have the new moon in Libra on the 16th. There's a ton of other planetary things happening. I don't know anything about all that, but there's a lot. So I just wanted to look into this because I'm curious about what this month is going to hold for all of us. And my own spirit team has been letting me know that this full moon today, this full moon in Aries, is about us releasing shame and guilt and fear. Anything that we may have been carrying with us that, it's time for us to release so that we can move forward freely. And you may find that, different memories are coming up for you and you're thinking, why am I thinking of that? But, maybe you have some feelings of guilt or shame or fear attached to these memories. And when that happens, that's your invitation to really lean into that and take accountability for it, and then, release it. Release any feelings that you have surrounding that. And then you'll be able to move forward more freely. So let's begin. I'm going to get some oracle cards. I'm doing these by element. So we're doing Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And we'll start by getting an oracle card for overall energy for October. And then I'll grab some tarot. And we'll dig a little deeper. Okay, energy for Cancer, please. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for October. Cancer, Scorpio, one more, please. Pisces, thank you. Goes this way. Right away, Sagittarius also had this card. So if you have Cancer and Sagittarius in your placement, then you might want to go check that one out. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Now let's get some tarot. This is my cute little Halloween tarot deck, and I absolutely love it. Okay, Cancer, please. Pretty quiet. Let's give him one more shuffle. Messages for Cancer, please. There, that's better. Oh, that's too many. Messages for Cancer, please. Thank you. And for Scorpio, thank you. Oh, those jump right out. And for Pisces, please. Can you see that? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay, what have we got? If you're not familiar with how I read intuitively. So the cards are just tools that I really enjoy using. They just kind of zero in on the messages for me. I don't read reversals unless I'm guided to. Okay, Cancer. The Desert Prince, Survival, False Promises. And we have the Ten of Bats, which is the Ten of Swords, the King of Bats, which is the King of Swords, and the Four of Bats. Wow, all swords. Okay, let me just tune in here and see what I'm getting. Okay, right away I'm hearing that something has been weighing really heavily on you, Cancer, as we move into this month. You've been thinking about a lot. A lot of things really I feel like you're wanting to make some big life changes. Some of you might even be feeling like you're going through a midlife crisis, is what I just heard. You're at the end here of a tough cycle. I feel like this year has probably been a hard one for you. And so you will be relieved to hear that you are at the end of this tough cycle that you've been going through. And you're going to move into more stable, I feel like you're going to gain more control over your thoughts. Let me just see what else. Give me a bit more information here, please. Nine of Ghosts. So that's the Nine of Cups. Yeah. I really do feel it's funny, this really feels like mental. You're going to be gaining control over your thoughts. Like I said, I feel like you have felt like you've been off your game. And it's no wonder, you've got these 10 swords plunged into you. That's really depleting. I imagine you've just felt like sleeping nonstop for quite some time, and possibly even wondering if it's ever going to end. And it is. The Nine of Ghosts is the Nine of Cups. That's wish fulfillment. I feel like you have done a lot of shedding, is what I'm hearing, over these last weeks and months. You've had to release a lot. And this full moon today is about releasing. I just heard forgiveness. I feel like you need to do some forgiveness of yourself. When we know better, we do better. And sometimes we say things out of anger, out of fear, that down the road, we wish we could take back. And the fact is we can't, but all we can do is take accountability for those things and move forward. But I feel like you have to forgive yourself here. That's what you're being invited to do. You're spending a lot of time in contemplation. Where did I go wrong? How did I end up here? And this is all coming up for a reason. This is all coming up so that you can once and for all heal it and release it. So what that means is, first of all, to get really truthful and honest with yourself. Get real with yourself about these things. Take ownership of these things. You don't have to speak it to anyone else if you don't want to, but you have to be able to be real and honest with yourself. Do that. Make it right within yourself. Make it right between you and whatever higher power that you associate yourself with. And then you're going to envision all of those things in a bubble or a balloon or whatever's easiest for you, and you're going to release it in your mind's eye to the sky so that it can be transmuted and you don't have to carry that around anymore. And once you do that, that's going to open up it's going to shift everything for you. And I know as I say that, you're probably thinking, okay, yeah, right. But it will. It will shift everything for you. You will feel differently. That's beautiful. Scorpio, the ringmaster of scrutiny, discernment, clear vision, details. We have the High Priestess, the Death card, and the Page of Pumpkins. So that's the Page of Pentacles. So let me see what I'm getting here. So right away, I'm hearing you need to get clear about what it is that needs to end in your life. You have been dragging something on, and you know that whatever that is, that chapter needs to close. It's something that I feel has been weighing you down emotionally, mentally, spiritually. And boundaries are what is being called for right now. And I feel like once you do that, that's going to liberate you and bring you a freedom it's going to bring you a freedom that will then allow an opportunity or an offer to come into you. A stable offer of something. I feel like what you're being asked to release with this thing, 2 full moons here, is your expectations of this person or this situation. I can fix it. It'll get better. Tomorrow's another day. And I mean, that's not the case. I feel like you've been tomorrowing for a very long time. And it's time now to close out that chapter and that cycle. Because until you do that, this offer of something tangible can't be brought into you, because that valuable space is being taken up by something that has run its course. So this could be it could be work related, it could be friendship. It doesn't really feel like a romantic relationship, although it very well could be. Take it however it resonates for you. But you need to close out this chapter and be done with it so that this new offer can come in for you. Release these expectations that you have of this. Lovely. Pisces, the camel boy, small steps asking for help. Page of Bats, Seven of Ghosts, and the Star. Wow. So that's the Page of Swords, Seven of Cups, and the Star. Pisces, there are quite a few opportunities coming for you this month. Push yourself out of your comfort zone. You have lots of goals, lots of things that you want to achieve, and they're absolutely within your grasp, but you're going to have to do the work, put the work in. I feel like this was a message for Pisces the last reading I did too. My last new moon in Virgo. If you don't know what steps to take or where to go or how to get this done, whatever you want to do, ask for help. There are people around you who truly do want to see you do well and see you succeed. I'm not going to lie, there are some who don't. Don't worry about them. You actually have the power to make your dreams come true. I see multiple opportunities here, but you have to be able to speak up and ask for help. Ask for what you want. Don't sit back and expect it to be handed to you. Go out and get it. What are you being asked to release with this full moon? Your fear is what I just heard. Fear of failure is what I just heard. You know, it's easy to play it safe. You can't fail if you don't try, right? Or do you always fail if you don't try? You know, there's two ways to look at that. And you have to be willing to try. You have to be willing to fail. And it really isn't failure. If something doesn't turn out the way you hoped it would or expected it to, that's a lesson. That's not a failure. That's an opportunity to learn and grow. And then you've got that in your arsenal for the next time. So release that fear. Wow, great messages. Let's get a final message to leave water signs with. Final message for water signs for October, please. Oh, that's too many. Final message, please, for water signs. Thank you. The end of a tough cycle approaches. There's another full moon. I love it. Have faith in your dreams. Yes. Perfect messages. I love it. Well, I hope this resonated with you. If you enjoyed this, I would be grateful if you liked this video and shared it with whomever you think would benefit from it. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would love that. And I also invite you to join me over at Instagram, spiritualcoffee_. And I send this message to you with love and blessings.